Hey, how you doing? It's been such a busy day. I've never had a chance to do a video to follow up on the one that I had done when I was doing my training this morning. But anyway, if you go and have a look at my website, claimyourstrawman.com, and you can have a look at the ebook, which tells you about the straw man. And well, it doesn't actually tell you about the straw man. It tells you about the person. And it says you have a person, but you are not a person. And this is something I think everybody needs to actually get to grips with. This is the biggest scam, even bigger than banking, even bigger than mortgage fraud, even bigger than anything. And it's basically the birth certificate fraud, but it's got nothing really to do with the birth certificates in a whole, you know. But when you have become born, all right, they create a second entity for you, and it is a person. Now, I'm not, I don't care, by the way. Like, you know, I get so much abuse and stuff like, you know. But if you're not ready to actually be awake and realize what the actual realm that we're all existing in is made up of, then, you know, fair enough. I don't mind. You know, you'll get there one day. But, you know, we are in realms. We are not in an existence that is can be explained in normal terms. But they've created a person for you. Now, that person is a full capital written out entity called a legal fiction. So let's just have a look at the English language. You know, hopefully you've been to school. You'll have learned, you know, how to read, write, and everything. So when do you write in full capital letters? Anywhere in the English language. You tell me whenever you've written a story, an essay, you've had to actually do an exam, and they went, oh, but you must write all your answers in full capital letters. Well, that would be never, because you don't. It's not English, okay? It's actually dog Latin, by the way, but we'll not get into that right now. But it's because they've created a separate entity for you. So what else can only ever be written in full capital letters? It's a company. It's a corporation. If you don't believe me, go and have a look on Companies House, search for any term, any company. Everything must always be written in full capital letters. A little bit like your name when you got it on your birth certificate, when you not the one you get, not the copy of an entry, not that rubbish, right? But also on your driving license or a credit card. Now they started to change it, by the way, and use a capital. Right, if it was Fred Henry Smith, they'd use a capital F, right? Because they're trying to hide it now, because a lot more people are waking up to the fact of, like, full capitals means a corporation. So they're trying to hide that. But a capital F of your name of Fred still means a corporation. And they are still, and I know that, you know, the ones that are lost to the cause are not going to actually agree on it, and I don't care. You know, if anyone gets too snarky, by the way, I just block them. I'm not going to argue and, you know, like the point of abuse or anything like that. But full capital letters is not English language, so you cannot write anything in full capital letters. It's like an what do you call it again? Can't remember. When you say, like, bog off, buy one get one free, bog off, and write it all in capital letters. But you can't write your name like that, right? And it's not your name anyway, by the way. So when they've created this entity for you, a person, and you definitely have a person, but always remember, you are not a person. Now have a look at legislation, acts and statutes. I don't want to go too much into it at the minute because I'm getting too long on this actual video anyway. Acts and statutes can never, ever be law. They can only be rules and regulations of the corporation. And they're trying to make you into a corporation with your full capitalized name. It's not your name anyway. But let's go a little bit into the actual acts and statutes on a different video. So I just thought I'd quickly do one because I didn't get a chance earlier. I've been such a busy day. But take care. See you in a bit.